Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Excuse the look. I am going to bed. So, you all know that no matter what you do, you cannot satisfy people. My glasses are a little dirty. This lens right here is dirty. You cannot satisfy anybody. And I know you've heard it before. This is nothing new. But maybe someone needs a reminder. Nothing you do is going to satisfy the next, right? You can try your best to be the best person you can be for someone else. But when you are the best person for yourself and for your immediate family, your children, your husband, if you are married, your wife, you know, the people that you care for inside your home, even then, you still have to live for yourself. And the gifts that you get by living your authentic self trickles down to your family. There's nothing that you can do to make anybody happy, satisfied with their life. That is all up to them. It really gets under my skin that, we are born into these groups of people. I no longer believe that the groups of people that we're born into, the family that we're born into is really, truly our family. I believe that some of them are born into the family they're supposed to be born into, but not everybody. I believe that we are just individuals or spiritual beings that are born into a group of people that God has given us to people, or these groups of people, to clear up and clean up their lineage, their bloodline. Because you cannot tell me that nobody in my family is a millionaire. Like, nobody is striving to do better. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Either way it goes, the groups of people that you're born into, you were born in that group to be the curse breaker. You are the one that was sent to that family to stop all of the mental health issues, to kind of break that up. Because how dare it go on this long? How dare it be that you are nobody before you thought to end it? And you got to start thinking like, why am I the one? Like nobody else? And you know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is. I've said it before in another video. It's because of your pure heart. It's because God knew that job that you were given, you're going to do right by it. And once I wrapped my mind around that, that's when I was like, okay. And I see everybody else. I'm like, oh, okay. I see why now, So try not to be so hurt about the things that people do to you. They know not what they do. I mean, they know what they do, but they're led by an entity that they don't even know that this entity lives inside of them. You can see it. They don't know. They're being led by an entity. It doesn't feel good. This is why in the Bible it says that, excuse me. This is why in the Bible it says to forgive people for they not know what they do. No, it's not verbatim. So don't quote me on that. I'm going to find the scripture. But this is why it says to forgive them for they know not what they do. Because they are led by a spirit that they didn't ask for. This is another inherited system. And you have to actively fight against it. And when you don't, it continues to take over. And this is where jealousy comes in. This is where envy comes in. I think all of these things are spirits. I think it's an entity that lives inside a person, and it takes over that person's body. And if you do not actively fight against it, it gets bigger. It's like a snowball effect. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So I say all that to say, you were born to break the curse that your family, the group of people that you were born into, you are there to break this curse, because it has to end. It cannot continue to go on and on and on and on and on. And if you haven't noticed, there's certain things that will happen in your family, in your immediate family. And you're like, what is going on? God is calling you. God speaks to me through my kids. God is calling you in certain instances. God will call you. Pay attention to these little nudges, because if you don't, you never know. So pay attention to these little nudges that you get, and start actively asking God, what do you want me to do? Because what's going on? I would ask God all the time, like, what is going on? I would look at people in my family and I would just stare at them. Because you are grown, you're older than me. What do you mean? You're just in the streets? What do you mean? But see, there's people, grown folks in my family that was doing things and God was calling them and they did not answer that call. So things happened. And when you don't answer a call, let me tell you, if you know, like I know, God calls you and talks to you through your children. So I'm telling you this now. You are it. And there's nothing you can do. You can ignore it. I mean, you can do that. You can ignore it, but I suggest you not. I tried to ignore it. And some things happened in my immediate family to my kids. And that's when I knew, okay, God, I'm listening. You have to listen. There's nobody else but you. And the thing about it is, you probably think you don't have the strength. You do. You have it. I didn't think I had the strength. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't feel like doing it. God was like, oh, okay. Is this what we're doing? You have to listen. You have to listen to that inner voice. God gives us the strength to what is it? Cut the snake head, the head of the snake off. Not like figuratively, and you got to take it how you want to take it. I say it's figuratively and literally. Figuratively and I can't think of the other word, but you know what I'm saying. And the scorpion, right? Like God gives us these strengths to step on that scorpion, kill the scorpion. I can't think of the scripture verbatim. But we have the strength to do these things. And yet we don't think we have the strength to do these things. But God says you do. So you are born, like you have to think like, where did I get the lack of confidence that I don't have the strength? Where did that come from? I used to always think like, I don't want to do it, but I know that I am capable. There's so many things I'm capable of doing. I just don't want to do it. And God was like, all right, we'll see about that. And let me tell you something. I did it anyway. You have to do it anyway. You have the strength and you know where to start. You have these little nudges. You have these like little, thoughts, dreams, things that come to you in movies, books that you may read, videos that you may watch. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing. Nothing in this world that happens is a coincidence. Everything is on purpose. Everything is intentional. Absolutely everything. So take that and do what you will with it. But I'm letting you know right now, you've got that calling, and it's time for you to pick up that damn phone and answer it. Don't leave it to your kids to answer that call when you could have did it. You're strong enough. You got it. I have some tools in my description that are on my Gumroad. I have free resources if you need some help and you're overwhelmed with income, your money, if you're overwhelmed with just life. I have a free download. Download it, fill it out, and see if that helps you. I also have tools that will help you. I have a journal, a 90-day rebirth era journal that I personally use myself. And I think I'm on day 27. And it has helped me so much in releasing a lot of trauma, childhood trauma that I grew up with. Now I use that knowledge, those trauma events, experiences, to build my own business, to build my new life, you know? And so I have a bunch of tools that may help you. And if you are interested, feel free to go through my list of products and see what you like to use to help you move through your calling, because you absolutely have to do it. So I'm going to talk to y'all later. I hope you have a good one. I made this longer than I expected. So I'm going to go to bed now that I got that off my chest. Talk to y'all soon. Goodbye.